It's a necessary project for the IFs in the sense that it is a festival for at least those IFs which is not in the Olympics, and it's a high-level production, which means a lot to at least the sport I represent. But I think it means a lot to all the sports representing all the 15.
I think the Sport Accord Combat Games is a fantastic concept for the simple reason that every martial arts gets a chance to promote all aspects of the martial art, the cultural side, the competition side, the sporty side. So I think the concept is fantastic. We had a fantastic game in Beijing, but I have the feeling that St. Petersburg will be even better.
Уникальность Всемирных игр боевых искусств заключается в том еще, что они объединяют на вот этих одних площадках в рамках одного мультиспортивного события как олимпийские, так и неолимпийские виды спорта. У нас будет 5 олимпийских видов спорта и 10 неолимпийских видов спорта. И в этом смысле для всех, в первую очередь для спортсменов, которые представляют неолимпийские виды спорта, это большая честь, большая ответственность и возможность причислять себя к высшей элите, спортивной элите боевых искусств, спортивных единоборств.
I think it's a very good project because it allows the international federations to come together to show the diversity of sports that we offer and to show how we work together well. Not always the thing in the martial arts, but in the combat games you will see that everybody works well together to present a wide variety of disciplines to the public.
Sports Accord have many member federations. Among the member federations, some sports were related to the combat sport. So because of that nature, to bring these combat sports together to create combat sports games. And so some of the combat sports are Olympic sport, some are non-Olympic sport. But I think this is an opportunity to create a special event that belongs to the Sports Accord. So Sports Accord taking this membership and then organize this competition.
I think for many reasons, Russia is a martial art loving country. All the martial arts in Russia are well developed. Sambo being the national martial art of Russia, boxing is very strong in Russia, Muay Thai is a very big martial art. So I think all events going to be packed, full house, and I think that's going to be a great hype. And St. Petersburg is a beautiful city. I've been there many times, and I think it's going to be a glorious event.
Well, it's our first time in the Combat Games because we joined Sport Accord 2 years ago. We were only a demonstration sport in Beijing, so we're very excited to take part properly in the Combat Games in St. Petersburg. We have a strong federation in Russia, which is based in St. Petersburg. So for us, it's a perfect city to attend for our first Combat Games.
Эти соревнования, они отличаются от других тем, что собирают большое количество участников и специалистов, которым выпадает возможность общения и развития своего вида не только на местном уровне, но и на международном. Это дает возможность сегодня, соответственно, по этим видам открывать дополнительные школы, открывать залы, привлекать молодежь, проводить семинары тренерские, готовить специалистов. То есть это такой, наверное, невидимый сначала фронт работы, который должен пройти, чтобы потом привлечь большую массу детей.
Then I'm not a fantastic specialist of this, but I think there is a code of ethics in martial arts, and there is a philosophical dimension, and I think this is something very interesting.
Indeed, and you see that the enthusiasm within the IFs, that they really want to be a part of it. We have extended the combat games with 2 sports from the first edition in Beijing. So yes, indeed, and you see also that all the 4 Olympic sports are willing to contribute and be a part of the project. So yes, indeed, it is a necessary project to be a part of.
Дело в том, что боевые искусства и спортивные единоборства – это такие виды спорта, которые несут в себе большой объем культурного наследия. По классификации ЮНЕСКО боевые искусства, спортивные единоборства отнесены к нематериальным культурным ценностям. И в этом смысле все понимают, что в основе боевых искусств, спортивных единоборств находятся исторические корни, источник культуры тех народов, которые развивают, которые были родоначальниками этих видов спорта. Понятно, что сейчас, когда они стали спортивными видами спорта, то, конечно, там стала превалировать спортивная составляющая, но без того культурного наследия, без того культурного основания, которое находится в базисе этих видов спорта, они, наверное, не могли бы существовать.
Сегодня городу предоставлена возможность провести всемирные игры, и они должны пройти на высоком уровне. В принципе, в Санкт-Петербурге каждый год проходит много международных мероприятий. Да, это будет одно из крупнейших по единоборствам, но тем не менее, я думаю, что оно пройдет в рамках мероприятия, которое сегодня востребовано и не только, наверное, городом, а в целом и Россией, для того, чтобы понимать, что единоборства, которые представляются на этом мероприятии, они заслуживают внимания тем, что они собирают большое количество участников, ну и, соответственно, это получается международный форум такой среди боевых искусств.
But we follow the spirit of our founder, O-Sensei, who said martial arts should be in the function of peace, which is a very purifying statement.
The first game was 2010, 2 years ago, in Beijing. I must say, in my standard, needed a lot of improvement because one area is because some of the competition, the sports, the discipline, many public not very familiar. They don't know the rules. They probably even first time to see the sport. So because of that, when you're familiar with the sport, you know football, so you like to go to watch football, you know the rules. But some new sport, they don't know the rules. So it means need a lot of education and promotion. And otherwise, the competition is not very many people go because they don't know the sports, they no interest. So I believe for the next games, very important, it is through the promotion and more publicity and also education, introducing one by one the sports.
So we have a chance by combat games, martial art games, to expose different martial art and combat games to the world by media. So Aikido is making grateful use of that because it will make Aikido known in the world.
I think martial art is sport, and sport is the future, and martial art is a big dimension within sports, especially when we address social issues. I think martial arts are specially adapted to treat social issues, and that's one of the directions in which peace and sport is going. So yes, we appreciate very much martial arts.
We all have a shared spirit and a shared mission, also maybe a shared Buddha heart, what we think is important in martial arts. We all think that martial arts is about purifying the mind and the body, and we all think that martial art has a great role in society to play.
We can bring a cultural aspect and education into this kind of games. Not only the participation and the competitions, but all the things around a normal game, which you have in the Olympics, which you have in the Youth Olympics, where you have a lot of education programs and cultural programs, where you can also take a look into the origin of the sport, where it comes from, why it was established, etc.
I think it's both. I think it's a sports project and it's a cultural project because, for example, Savat is French boxing, and for us, obviously, there is a cultural element there. You will see French developed sport, and you will see how that's developed around the world.
Well, of course, we have now you see that the traditional martial arts are not used for, let's say, the K1, MMA, but with a lot of violence in it. The traditional martial arts want to stay a little bit out of that, because they think that this one goal is to become violent resistant, but the higher goal is to purify yourself as a personality.
As Peace and Sport President, I'm working very much with people involved in martial arts, because I think it brings ethics, discipline, respect between people, and it's also a space for dialogue. It's also very cultural, especially, for example, in Asia and the north of Europe. But you have also martial arts, we can call martial arts in Africa, very traditional wrestlings. These are things where people meet through a rule. They respect all, and I think that's very important, because if you respect the rule in sport, then you respect the rule in society.